As part of switching from Access 2003 to 2010, you also need to know how to use Layout View. Layout View is a visual designer for forms and reports. It allows you to view data while you make design changes, and in turn, that lets you size your controls accurately, something you can't do in Design View. Also, Layout View is the only designer you can use for forms and reports in a web database. So in the navigation pane, right-click a form or report and click Layout View. You can also switch to Layout View by right-clicking the Document tab for any open form or report. And once you're in Layout View, you can make changes quickly. For example, you can select a single control, drag it, and resize all the controls or labels in that column. Formatting is also straightforward. You can select a label, click the Format tab, and change the text alignment. Or you can also press Control, select multiple labels, and format them all. If you need to change everything in a layout, click the selector in the upper left corner, and you can make global changes. For example, on the Design tab, click Property Sheet to open the properties for the form, and set the controls to the same height. Layout View also gives you a lot of control over where you place the elements in a form or report. One of the best ways to do this is to add blank columns and rows to your layout. As an example, I'll add a couple fields to this form, one for displaying images and another for displaying comments. To start, I'll go to the Design tab and click Add Existing Fields. Next, I'll drag the attachment field, that's the field for displaying images, to the layout. I don't need a label for this control, so I'll delete it. And then I'll drag the Comments field to the layout. From there, I'll drag the Comments control and drop it below the label, press the Control key, highlight the empty cells around the control, and on the Arrange tab, I'll click Merge. Now I have a control large enough to let me read a comment without too much scrolling. I'll repeat the process to enlarge the attachment control, and now I can view a picture of each asset. I'd also like some space to the left of the new controls, so I click one, go to the Arrange tab, and click Insert Left. That adds a blank column to the left of the selected control or other element, and now I can adjust the spacing between the elements by dragging. What's more, if you need additional spaces in a row or column, you can split them horizontally and vertically. In theory, you can split columns and rows down to the pixel level, so Layout View gives you pixel level control over the elements in your forms and reports. Now, yes, you can do the same thing in Design View, but remember, you can't use Design View when you're working on a web database. The same rules apply to reports. For example, you can easily change a title, and to resize columns, you just click and drag. But Layout View also makes it easier to group and sort the data in your reports. Go up to the Design tab and click Group and Sort. In the Group, Sort, and Total pane, click Add a Group, and then click the field around which you want to group your data. Your change appears right away. I'll add another level of grouping, and you can add up to 7 levels to any report, by the way. And sorting is just as easy. In this case, I sorted the report by the values in the condition field, but I could have used the acquired date field or any of the other available fields. So this is, of course, a quick tour of Layout View. To learn more, see the links in the quick reference card at the end of this course.